Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. All right, here we go.
So,
This is Rockin' with Jam Man. Is with Love Ghost. What's up, man?
hey, how's it going? Thank you so much for having me on the show. This is really awesome of you. I'm just really happy to be here.
Oh no, it's my pleasure. Thank you for coming on here. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Now I was going over your bio. All you guys started off when you were pretty young.
Yeah, I originally I started playing music when I was 13 years old. And kind of just, grown up the Love Ghost image from there. The other members couldn't be here today. We are a band. I'm the original like the founding member. Originally, I just used to call myself Love Ghost back in the day, as a solo artist, just me and an acoustic guitar. Now there's five members. Samson was the drummer, Ryan the bass player, Corey the keyboard player, Daniel the guitar player, and yeah, we all have a lot of different influences. But we all come together to make Love Ghost, and that's yeah.
You guys sound like a gang for some reason.
A gang.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
kind of
We got our
is,
boy keyboard.
like it
Yeah,
kind of is, I guess. Being in a band is sort of like being in a gang, more or less.
I'm just giving you a hard time, pal. Giving
uh,
you a hard time.
that's funny. That's funny.
How did you and the band hook up with each other?
It happened slowly, and they all came in at different points in time. Samson and Daniel, the drummer and guitar player, I've known since I was a little kid. I met them at this after school program. And so yeah, I've known them like since I was very young. So they've been like homies for a while. Ryan, the bass player, I met him in high school, and he was a mutual friend, knew him through a mutual friend. We needed a bass player for a show. And Corey, we met a few years ago. He was at um we met him just online. We put out an online ad for a keyboard player.
Now, how did you come up with your sound? Because it's very original. It's very original.
The sound, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like it's a mix of a few things. I think that I call it alternative rock, but there's definitely elements of hip hop, elements of grunge. I think a lot of elements of emo. I think that, well, for one, it's just kind of like a bizarre like mix of like the type of music that I like and that I'm into, like really into emo music, really into rock music, really into hip hop. And then also, for whatever reason, just, I mean, it's not for whatever reason, but it just kind of, that sound, kind of like, we're doing it a different way. Usually it's rappers going into a rock place. We're a rock band that's going into a hip hop world. And we've been very blessed. We've been very welcomed into this world. And so, you know, it's basically, you see like Rico Nasty, for instance, who we just collaborated with, or rest in peace, Lil Peep, Juice World, even what Machine Gun Kelly is doing right now. There's just like a lot of artists right now that are kind of exploring melding these two worlds together at the moment. And I think that, Love Ghost is also just I think it's just a thing it's just timing, just timing in the universe. And for whatever reason, right now in music, these two worlds are meshing, and that's what is happening. And I'm here for it. Really excited.
Yeah, I would actually like to see a match between emo, hip hop, rock, stuff like that. But I can definitely tell you guys are definitely an emo band and hip hop. You guys sound like it and you guys look like it.
Thank you.
Yeah. But you guys are very good at it. You guys have very good sound and I like your style. Very unique.
Thank you very much, my friend. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome, buddy. Do you go do you go for a different style with each track you go out with? You go like each different style?
I think that it happens that way a lot. It's definitely like it's not on purpose. I mean, like, you know, but for whatever reason, yeah, that's definitely been the, the current I guess evolution of Love Ghost is a lot of the songs that we release are different from the last one we released. Like even just these past few releases, we drop a song pretty much every 2 to 3 weeks with a music video, roughly. And so we have a song like Bloody Mary, which was featuring Princess Brie, a very talented artist from Ottawa. And that was a much more soft acoustic slow song. And then we just dropped WOLFSBANE with shout out Rico Nasty and another very, very talented artist. And that was much more hard, much more heavy. So we're kind of like, it's not happening on purpose per se. I think it's just like I just try to be as real as an artist as I can. I think we all do, and it's just like I'm just expressing what's inside of me, and I have a lot of different feelings. So some days I might feel a little bit more, you know, angry, a little bit more edgy, and like I do want to I express myself in that way, and in a harder sense. Or sometimes I feel more vulnerable and more soft. And I think that there's like nothing wrong in like in admitting that. And that's like something like I'll Be Fine or Bloody Mary comes into play because that's just who I am.
Congratulations on the new track, Wolfsbane. That was a straight banger, man. That was a straight banger. Just straight. Oh yeah, bro. Straight. Yeah, brother. You got the homie.
Yeah,
Okay. So it's
thank.
like a fairy. You know what? I'll talk like this now, cause no, I'm just kidding. Okay. So it's like a fairy tale turn rap song, right? It's kind of like a.
Kind of in a way. I mean, like it's a very hard song, kind of like hard rock and rap, but it's like basically yeah, like Wolfsbane. It's kind of like I've always been really, I'm kind of like I'm a geek, like definitely like I like anime, I like stuff like that, and like
You like anime too?
of course I do like anime.
Yeah. Do you watch
Yeah,
Naruto?
sometimes.
Yeah. I know the story. What about Dragon Ball?
I've watched it before, definitely.
Yeah.
um absolutely. And yeah, and like I kind of wanted to write a song about werewolves, but I wanted to make it from like a mental health perspective. And that's what Wolfsbane is. It's kind of like the idea of like having something inside of you that changes, and you don't exactly want it to change, but I mean you don't exactly like want to deal with the side of yourself, but you have to because it's kind of like what being a werewolf is. And wolfsbane is like an old European like flower that they would like I guess use in like certain folklore to like not to protect themselves against werewolves, I guess, to defeat werewolves with. And yeah, and that's what wolfsbane is. And it's thank you so much. I'm really happy that you enjoyed the song, and it's awesome.
Oh no, man, it was awesome. You do amazing at it, man. Congratulations on that song.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. How did you hook up with Rico Nasty? How did you hook up with him?
How to hook up with her? It was we just sent her the track, and she said she really liked it. And just sometimes she's a huge artist, and sometimes you just get really really blessed. And
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of just what happened.
I guess you got lucky, man. You're one of the lucky few. You got with the bigs. Got with the bigs.
Pretty
Now
much.
that was featured in Rolling Stone. That is pretty cool. I heard that magazine used to be about the music back in the day, so that's pretty cool, man.
Absolutely, yeah. And another just blessing on top of a blessing on top of a blessing. And like it's insane. Like I made a piece of music with that got featured in Rolling Stone magazine. Yeah, it's really just really grateful for that.
You guys are tearing up the views, man, with Fade Away over 1 million and counting.
It's going
You got
good.
a life ahead of you, man. You're bigger than and I'm interviewing Bumblefoot. This is not fair. This is not fair. This ain't fair. This ain't, bro.
Just keep on going, homie. You'll
Yeah. I'm just
um
giving you a hard time, man. I just like to joke around. Sorry about that.
no, it's okay. No, I understand. I like to joke around too.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, we have about I think 16,000 subscribers right now, but they're very loyal. Our YouTube channel is very loyal. We're gonna start uploading a lot more content onto our YouTube next week, and yeah, it's crazy. We got 1 million views on that Fade Away music video. Got released about 3 months ago, and it's just super awesome. Thank you so much to all the fans that uh, you know support us.
Yeah. Your upcoming single, Freak, is amazing, man. So, tell me about the track, though. Tell me about the track.
For sure, yeah. So yeah, we got a song called Freak coming out in a few weeks. It's in the same vein as WOLFSBANE. It's a very, hard rock song, but it's kind of just basically about, when someone paints you out to be a villain or a freak, and you feel ostracized by that, but it's kind of about like embracing it and saying like, you know what, like I'm a freak, I'm the bad guy, well, you know what, I'm not afraid to like be myself, and if or like, I'm not afraid to like, just basically it's about finding like confidence in yourself after someone has tried to take that away from you and paint you out to be something that that like you're some type of villain or whatever.
Wow. That's a really good message, man.
Yeah. I think that, music without a message, like if it's not real, it won't prosper and it won't connect um to the audience. So like for me, it's definitely like I wrote it. I have a board in my room that I wake up to every day that basically says, like why I write music. So I always have that in my brain when I wake up in the morning. Like what's
My
the
I was not just to make these interviews. It also has a message. What I'm saying is that if you put your mind to it, you can do it at any age you want. I'm talking to you right now, and I'm 10. It's
That
amazing.
is awesome. Yeah, you're half my age. I remember being 10. Um, I was yeah. I mean, I are you back in school now or no because of COVID? Or
No, I still got 1 month left. I still got 1 month. Don't talk about school, man. My
okay,
dad keeps talking about it, and we get into arguments. I only got 1 month left. Is that a big deal? Is that a big deal? Just
no,
summer.
it's not that big of a deal.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, I was just giving you a hard time. Okay.
You're
So
fun.
is yeah. So is it just singles, or do you have an album coming out later this year?
I've been thinking about that a lot lately, and we've been discussing that. I think that we're kind of just really just kind of slowly trying to build up the fan base, and I think that once we get to a certain level of or certain amount of request for an album, we will deliver it to the fans. But for now, we're just going to keep on dropping music videos, keep on dropping songs, and if the fans want there to be like a full length project, then please, like DM us on Instagram, comment that on our posts, and like we will give it to you.
Mm, okay. Do you guys do a lot? Did you guys do a lot of writing during the lockdown?
Absolutely. I mean, we've like that's pretty much all we did was just writing and recording. We record from home, and yeah, that's all we did. We just wrote and recorded, wrote and recorded, wrote and recorded, and that's how it has to be done, you know?
All you guys seem pretty young. What did you keep yourself from going crazy the past year and a half? What keeps you?
Well, we still went crazy, but we already were crazy, so it didn't make much of a difference. But I mean, one thing that kind of helped me was staying consistent, just sticking to just really just doing it every single day. And I think that that kind of like belief, having like an internal belief in yourself, having like discipline breeds a type of confidence in you that you know that I think really can help with your mental health and your mental state.
Hmm? Did it inspire your what was it like for you watching all the changes the world went through during the pandemic? What was it like?
Um, it's a good question.
Thank you.
It was insane. We witnessed history happen. I think that there was a lot of changes in the world, some for the better, some for the worse, and you make the most of it. And I think it's really like just at the end of the day, there's always going to be change, and there's always going to be things that stay the same that maybe should change and or maybe shouldn't. I don't know, but I think that the key is how do you handle that? Handle that? How do you overcome something that's unexpected or overcome something that should change that isn't? So I'd say that that's what I have to say about that. Like the world is always going to change and the world is always going to stay the same. But how are you going to deal with it? Are you going to adapt, or are you going to let it, take you out? It just depends.
Eh, really just depends,
Yeah.
like a wave. You
Yeah.
either go with it or you either fall to it. I seen you. Did it inspire your writing by any chance? That thing? Any of those things that happened?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot. Definitely. I mean, I think that there was so much to write about during the pandemic. There were so many like huge events in the world and so much turmoil. And yeah, absolutely, a lot of my songs are about that, and you can find it in the music.
I've seen you guys. Yeah, I've seen you guys done some shows since things have started to open back up. What was it like playing shows again?
It was awesome. First of all, just that feeling of being out there again and playing these shows, but also our fan base or our following multiplied by like five or like 4 or 5 times during the pandemic. So we there was definitely like there's a big difference between playing shows almost 2 years ago now as to playing shows now for us.
Now there is this loot talk of the Delta and another possible lockdown. Does that stuff get you worried about another possible lockdown, even worse than the last year's lockdown?
Definitely. I mean, finally just got to put one foot in front of the other. I know now, I think that since we know what the last lockdown was like, we're gonna know what to do for the second lockdown. And like for instance, in my shoes, like I can always write music. I can r- record from home. Um, so I can keep this machine moving.
I've seen a lot of bands are getting COVID and canceling shows. What auto appreciate or precautions do you take when playing live?
Uh, you know,
Progressions.
progression,
Precautions.
caution.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, all the members are a little bit different. None of us have gotten COVID. None of us have gotten sick. Thank God. Like if you want to get vaccinated, get vaccinated. Uh, I personally am vaccinated. So yeah, it just depends on, I mean, like I said, you just gotta be a little bit, cautious. Even in general too. Like I just have a weak immune system in general. Like I'll get colds easily and whatever. So I just have to, make sure that I'm, always washing my hands, that I just have to be like I think actually for the better overall, ever since this pandemic, I've just been a little bit more keen on being healthy and not catching colds and whatnot.
Yeah. Now, are there plans for a full tour on this summer?
This summer, no. Couldn't get one booked, but in March we will be going to Europe and I'm really, really excited.
Ooh, Europe. That's good.
It's gonna
That's
be awesome.
awesome, man.
Thank
Oh, you're traveling to Europe. You might meet some fancy ladies. Ooh. Mwah, mwah,
you.
mwah.
We'll see.
Now, this is something I'm just curious about. Do you think Fred Durst's new look was just an act to get some press for Limp Bizkit?
I mean, Fred Durst is awesome. He's a legend, and I wouldn't be surprised if I mean, I don't think that was like his plan. I think that it was just like a really fun and creative, interesting look. It was unique, and he did it, and then it happened to get press coverage and happened to make news, and that's awesome. But I don't necessarily think he went like he like planned it like that. I think it just kind of happened.
It's like it's like all anyone is talking about they stole the show at Lollapalooza. Lollapalooza.
Yeah. Lollapalooza was probably really awesome. I didn't go, but I bet it was sick.
What is your favorite memory from playing a show?
I have a lot of fans or Love Ghost has a lot of fans in South America and Central America, and we played in Ecuador for about 3 or 4 thousand plus people, and it was just a really, really awesome experience, and the crowd really, really was into it. That was definitely like my favorite memory of playing a live show.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Man, you went to South America.
yeah,
I went
Ecuador.
to Africa. What is your worst memory from playing a show? What's your worst?
I mean, just thinking.
Come on.
Yes. Uh, I mean, like I've had like I'd kind of like this one time, like I got really upset. We played a show. There was someone that I was playing music with that just wasn't doing some nice things, and I got really upset, and I kind of just like, you know, I just had to remove myself from that situation as fast as
I'm
possible. But
sorry
yeah,
about that. Yeah.
it's
All right.
okay. It happens.
If you can make your dream tour, who would be on the bill?
Ooh, I mean, that's a really good question. I got to be careful with that. I mean, one thing that I'm kind of most by is, I would love to open up for, like big rock bands like Alice in Chains or,
Also, deceased counts. Also deceased.
oh, well. if also deceased counts, I mean, like, Amy Winehouse,
Frank
um,
Sinatra?
I don't know about that, maybe, um,
You can
uh,
make
Nirvana, going on tour with Nirvana, going on tour, like, opening up for NWA, like, in the '90s when it was, like, really crazy. Um, like, Suicide Boys, like, there's a lot of different artists that, I would love to go on tour with, Deftones, you name it.
what's next for you?
Well, Freak is coming out in a few weeks, that's gonna be awesome. We're just gonna keep on dropping music, this year and dropping collabs, and, might drop a project, might not. Gonna keep
Mm,
on playing shows, and, yeah, we're just gonna keep on building, keep on laying down the foundation.
well, that sounds like the life, man.
You
How do
gotta
my yeah? How do my followers follow you? How do my followers follow you?
For sure. On Instagram, look up loveghost_official. You can follow that right there. It's where we're most active. You can follow us on Spotify, just Love Ghost, on YouTube, Love Ghost. Yeah, we're on all social media platforms pretty much. Maybe not some of the more like obscure ones, but on most of them. So yeah, you can just look up Love Ghost, and if you see my face or the band, that's us, and give us a follow.
Okay, gotcha. Well, thank you for being our show, man. I hope the next time we talk, it's at the backstage at one of your shows, dude. Peace.
That'd be awesome. I hope
Yeah.
to see you there, my friend. Thank you so much for interviewing me.
Oh
Of
my God, no! Thank you for being on my show, man. Thank you.
course.
You peace, man. You have a good one.
Have a good
Peace.
one.
I'm trying to end it. It just